and welcome back to Item of the Day. I'm Copyright, and this is episode 5. So today's three numbers are 26, 10, and 2. So we're just going to go back to page 26, row 10, and item 2. That is the blue alchemy bag. Of course, I will be covering all the alchemy bags. So let's just hop right in. And this first step is just for basically people that are really new and don't know anything about the game, basically. So first thing you need is a chest. So of course most people know how to do that. It's just 8 wooden planks everywhere except the middle. So just get the chest out, and the next step is to make this, basically craft this in the crafting table. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. First thing is the covalence dusts. Those go across the top, and the iron ingots, they go in the bottom left and bottom right. Diamond goes in the middle. Chest goes under that. Stone has to be smooth stone. Goes on left, middle, and left, right. Or left, middle, and middle, right, rather. Sorry. Now, the covalence dusts, the only thing that really matters with these is that this one is in the middle. The green and the blue can change places. It doesn't matter. It still makes an alchemical chest either way. So we're just going to grab this alchemical chest, and we're going to set it back to dawn, because we really don't want any mobs. So the next step is to do this in the crafting table, and that requires 5, since we're doing a blue alchemy bag, we need 5 blue wool and 3 covalence dust. Now the covalence dust will be the same no matter what bag you craft, so the blue wool is just basically a boat shape of wool, 3 covalence dust on the top, and 1 alchemical chest in the middle. That gets you an alchemy bag. Now, this alchemy bag is really useful. I'm just going to turn on creative mode really quick. And as you can see, this alchemical chest, it's fairly big. I mean, that's a lot of space for a chest. And what's more, this alchemy bag has the same space, and it's portable. You can just carry it around and open it. You don't have to set it down or anything, which I think is quite amazing. So, the next step is to, actually, that is the final step, but I did want to show you that you can also, to do the other colored bags, they're the same exact thing. 3 covalence dust on the tops, the rest in wool, we're going to use purple, and then put alchemical chest in the middle, and that gets you a purple alchemy bag. So we're just going to spawn some stuff, and as you can see, we can just throw those in the... Actually, we don't want this in there because that'll start sucking up everything. But anyway, as you can see, all this stuff is in the blue alchemy bag. If we go to the purple one, it's not there. So what I did want to show you guys is if you get some dyes, for example, if you don't like the color of yours, you can just, I don't want to change the color of that one, you can throw it in here with like orange, and you can make an orange one, or you can make a light blue one. Indigo doesn't, for some reason it doesn't work, so I guess there's just not an indigo bag. Lime green, gray, and we're just gonna toss off this gray since we have so much. Light gray, cyan, actually we already have that, and purple. Of course we can turn it back to purple. And I believe if you get some bone meal, since bone meal is basically the white dye, you can also make a white bag. Or, of course, that also works if you get an ink sac. Just combine it with that, and you can make a black alchemy bag. And there you go. So I'm just going to show you guys another way that this item is just amazingly useful. As you can see, it has so much space, and there are just a ton of bags. Each one of these will act as an individual inventory. So, for example, if you crafted all of these, it would be expensive, yes, but you could also have just so much space in your inventory to work with. You could just go out on a mining trip and just never return home. You could carry your whole house with you. You might have to return eventually, but I mean, that would last you a long time, especially if you kept like materials and backup supplies in one chest, or one alchemy bag rather. Like if you just kept sticks and planks and everything in one chest, you could just survive off it. So I'm just gonna jump down here, and as you can see, I died. So, I'm just gonna turn on creative mode so I can fly back over to where I have my camp basically set up. So we're back at the base, and as you can see, I died down there with my alchemy bag, and since we were in water, it most likely pushed it into lava. However, no fear, if you type in bag, actually you would probably be recrafting it, but that's still not a big price to pay really. You just get your alchemy bag, another one of the same color, you can open it, and there you go, all of your stuff, it's just still there. It does not delete with the bag. You get it back if, for example, if you lose the bag and craft another one, you get it back, which I think is just like amazing. It could be in some cases just, it could save you a fortune. For example, if you're out on a mining ship and you found a couple diamonds, you can just throw them in your alchemy bag and not have to worry about dying and losing them, and you could just keep on going with mining and not have to return to the surface just to protect them. You could just throw them in your alchemy bag, and that way, even if you did die, you could just make another alchemy bag and get them right out. So I think these alchemy bags are just so incredibly useful, and I think they're a really good thing to make. They're an amazing investment. But anyway, that was the alchemy bag. Item of the day, episode 5. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.